For you. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here's Durant. The rebound by Devin Booker. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Mind. Digits on the ceiling and my paper that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say Wazam, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. Wazam, yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. Wazam, yeah. Another night. Wazam, yeah. She give you drama. Wazam, yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. Wazam, yeah. You need motion, I got all kinds of. Wazam, yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. Wazam, yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. Wazam, yeah. On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap. My spidey senses plotting. There's attention across the room from them. Been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder. In my hood, we all the same, but we all got it popping. When I say Wazam, that means you doing your thing, partner. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Wazam, yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. Wazam.
Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Now here's Ivy. Thompson left side. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ivy up top. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash it in from close range. The Cavaliers leading. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. On the wing, Mitchell. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about...
New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile puns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah. Baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m., she tryna freaking fall. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no but then find something that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves rolling up wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why I
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Philadelphia ball. Here's Maxey. Inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Outside, White. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Maxey. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Right wing. And here's Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Kicks it out to Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 to shoot. Back to Maxey. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you got a guy that's too big for a guard. He's too quick for a forward. What do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's George. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there, George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 6 points.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
The kick out to Tatum. From deep three-point territory. And Embiid pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
Pass to White. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Embiid. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers leading by 3. Out to the right wing. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Embiid. Here's George. Here's Council. Back to George. Pass to Maxey. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Embiid. Yep, it counts. And 12 points for Joel Embiid. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 4.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Shot from the inbound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Paul George grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to George. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's White. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers leading by 6. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
George, that's a 2-pointer. The quick look, no good that time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's White missing. George looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. White with the defensive effort. From outside the arc. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Back to George. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Down low. Shoots it. Outside for George. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. And now an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Porzingis. George with the steal. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the three off target. Back to Holiday. 43 seconds left in the first half. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
George with the bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The 76ers leading by 8. Back to George. Fires the three. Kept alive. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from the mistakes and move forward. Next play. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Yabusele. From the arc. No good that time. Celtics trailed by 9. Now here's Horford. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
to Porzingis. Brown with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has got 11 points.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Such a wide open look. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Oubre, no one around him. No good on the triple. To the middle. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Oubre outside. Pass to Gordon. And the foul called on Porzingis. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clock at 6. A fadeaway. And the shot goes in. From Embiid. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Tatum no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Gordon.
And so many important shots come from three-point range because he brings so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That's to Porzingis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Outside, George. Gordon a screen. Maxey in the corner. And here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Here's Brown. Outside, Porzingis. This one for 3. That shot is off. The 76ers leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Count that one. White's got 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
George. And George with the stuff.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Bucket is good. He's got 10.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the lock-in. Up
top, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. 76ers ahead, up 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Philadelphia leading by 4. Oubre outside. To the left side wing. Right side Maxey. Good on the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Walker, and it's blocked. Here's Council. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And stolen by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh my goodness, what a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. Porzingis with the block. Walker in the post. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Down low. Here's Embiid.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics trailed by 5. To the inside. White, good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Hurry up, you stupid bitch. You heard me, pussy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
It's to Porzingis. And the shot no good, a bit short. The 76ers leading by 5. Inside. Council. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good on the assist by George.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
White, wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
And they double up Maxey. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Council. Back to Oubre. Clock at 4. Fades back. And the shot is long. Celtics trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. Rebound by the Celtics.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to George. Here's Council. And here's Embiid. The ball Porzingis. And they double up Embiid.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Shoots. That one's rebounded by Embiid. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Back to Maxey. George with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Council. Outside, Maxey. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Here's White. It's off. So it's
bitch ass nigga.
A close one here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes. They continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
I show you around. This for my city. 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 This for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them. I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty. You come to my city. I promise. I show you around. This for my city. This for my city.